In this lesson, I will work with one advanced tool that is called Boundary Boss or Base. You can get this tool under this feature tab from here. When you will use this boundary tool, at the time you may confuse with the uses of this boundary tool with sweep or loft, because sometimes you may see this boundary boss works like a sweep or like a loft. So in this lesson, first I will work with the boundary, then I will show you what is the main difference between the boundary and sweep and loft. First I will activate this boundary boss. When I activate this thing, you can see there are two directions. First I will select this boundary, and for the second direction I will select this curve. When I select this thing, if I see from the front view, you can see you can make this type of curve by using the sweep. If I press OK, you can make this type of curve by using sweep. So I delete this boundary and then start with the sweep. When I select the profile and the path, and if I press OK, the problem with the sweep is it can work only in one side. That is the problem with the sweep. So now I have to use the boundary. If I use the boundary, then I will get my desired result. But if I change in this case few things, like if I change this curve and if I press OK, you can see my result is not OK now, because this is not what I want now. This is changed. So what is the main difference? When I will sweep, you can see this is the sweep I am getting. This is my desired result I am getting. But in the option, for the orientation, if I put keep normal constant and if I press OK, you can see in the boundary works by this way. Even both looks the same, but boundary has few extended capabilities. So that's why if you work with the sweep and you fail, you can use the boundary tool. Now I will work with another example. For this example, first I will use the boundary. For the boundary, first I will select two boundaries. This is the first boundary, this is the second boundary. When I select this thing, you can see I can do the same thing in the loft. By using the loft tool, the same result I can get. But in the loft, the limitation of the loft is I can move this connector to the vertex only. But in the boundary, I have few extend capability. I can change this connector to anywhere, like on anywhere in the edge. I can move to anywhere. That means I can get more control by using this boundary. So don't confuse yourself the boundary tool with the sweep and the loft, because if you fail with the sweep or the loft, you can use the boundary tool to accomplish your desired result.